Alright, gamers, we're back again with some more historic Brawl. Today we got Quina, Q Gourmet. I think it's Quina. You're gonna hear me say a lot. That's Quina, Quinoa, Quinoa, like the food. Anyway, it's a 3 mana, 2/3, mono green, legendary creature Q. If one or more token, oh good lord. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. You can pay 2 generic, sacrifice a frog, put a counter on Quinoa. This deck is basically a mixture between making tokens and also counters, kind of a mixture of both here. Obviously, we have the typical ramp stuff: Birds of Paradise, Goose. Goose is good, makes a token if Quina's out to make a token, and also gives them a frog. Also taps for mana later. Hardened Scales because you're putting counters on Quina. Let's see, look for a land, make a token if Quinn is out. What else do we have? A frog to sacrifice, for the common good is an interesting card. Makes a bunch of copies of tokens, plus you gain a bunch of life per token. So depending on how many tokens you have, you can actually gain quite a bit. What else? A few fight spells because we're in a grain. Not a whole lot of ways to remove creatures, so there's a few fight spells in here. Gala Graders is a goat. If a creature comes down, you make a token with the Trapped Treasure, which also triggers Quina to make a creature. Then you can also do another Galagrator, so good card in this deck. Few, counter stuff, destroying stuff, draw a card, make a token, enchantment, flying. Just a few, pretty standard green stuff, honestly. Wake in the Woods makes tokens, Treasure Maps makes tokens, makes 2 tokens, get double, makes tokens and also taps for mana potentially. Yeah, a few frogs here and there. Obviously some land ramp. Growing Rights is really good. Kodama, a lot of creatures. That have counters on them. Give them trample, get in. Just, classic card. Peregrine Took, makes foods, makes tokens, makes tokens, makes a token, makes a token, and fights, makes tokens. This card's actually pretty cool. Warden of the Grove, I like this card a lot. Makes tokens and also counters, and also, it gets bigger the more you play the game. Let all tokens tap for mana. Earth Crystal, counters, less greens. This card's interesting. It makes a token, so it also triggers. But if you have something cool in your hand you don't want to have to cast, then you can just boom for free. Pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, this is just pretty standard stuff here. Doubles tokens, draws cards. It's also kind of an overrun a little bit too, potentially. Makes tokens. Overlord makes tokens. And a bunch of overruns here. Like March of the World makes everything 6/6s. Nissa is an overrun. Craterhoof an overrun. Endrace is an overrun. And yeah, and a bunch of lands. Not too crazy in the land base, honestly. Just what I had. I know I talk a lot about a bunch of random cards. But there you go. That's basically the deck. Make tokens and counters. We'll hop into it. Okay, we got Ajani Nakatel Pariah. However you say it. We are probably gonna mulligan this. Probably gonna mulligan this. We're probably gonna keep this. Good lord. Well, we'll play the cabin. Don't really have a choice, unfortunately, so. Let's see what we can do here. Probably play the Twitching Doll. Just so we have a way to add mana. Twitching Doll. It's only doubles +1s, right? Yeah. Okay, they're probably gonna play a Johnny, I'd imagine. Make the free 2/1. Oh, Mox Amber first, then the Ajani. Because they don't have any lands? Oof. Oh, they did. They played that so weirdly. Why you gotta play land first? Whatever. I guess maybe because they went for the tap land, but still. Seems like a weird everything. Okay, well, we'll play the forest. We'll do... what do I want to do here? We'll do the greeters. They have them, okay. And we'll do the Ozolith. Next turn we can do everything. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play the Vitality and then tap the Galligrators for the other 6 we need. We can play Quina. Sadly, and then we can make a token with the Galligrators on the Quina trigger to make a frog, and yeah, we're doing okay. I think we're gonna be a little empty-handed, unfortunately, but see what they want to do here. Tajik Legion's Valor. What is this one? I'm gonna read the card, sir. Beginning of your turn, put a counter on it, then conjure a card with mana value equal number of counters on Tajik. Spellbook. Oh, it's an alchemy BS. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take all those. I love alchemy. Okay, let's see. We'll do this. We shall play the Vitality. We'll put a counter. Then we'll play Quina. Little frog launcher. We'll make a treasure token. Since we made a token, we'll make a 1/1, and then we'll also get the third ability for greeters to gain 2 life. And now we can block with the Vitality if need be, because it'll just turn into an enchantment. So I don't want a cat to die. I do not want them to flip a Johnny. Well, they just stay in the battlefield, huh? I thought they had to go. They disappeared. That's cool. That's great. Sick card. Sick card. Oh no, my return to the wilds. They have 3 mana. And they can make Johnny... They can make something unblockable too, because of the Skrelv. If they really wanted to kill the invasion with Tajik, or hit me in the face. Up to them, really. I mean, we could, in theory... Stop looking at my stuff. Don't do that. Don't look at my stuff, you. We could play this next turn. They sacrifice their own. Yeah, I figured as much. 2 damage to Quina. Q Gourmet. Made a 1/1. Wait, what? Oh, they flipped the invasion. Okay. Then why hit that for 2 then? I'm so confused. And the Voice of Victory. Fantastic. And they're also going to get a free creature because Tajik is super cool. And it's indestructible. Awesome. Well. Guess we'll go here. Take the 4. Bonk, bonk. Can't do anything on their turn anyway, so. Guess we're gonna do. Oh, we'll do this. Then we'll do this. We'll do both of the token options here. Get a bunch of triggers from the Galligrators. Get every option essentially. We'll put the counters on this. Which will actually double, so. And that does damage every turn. That's so crazy. Gonna have to swing in on this thing here as best we can. The fact that it does damage every turn, for how many creatures they have, is nuts. For 2 mana, is crazy. I mean, you're just gonna block with everything and then sacrifice the light shield array, I'd imagine, but they can't block with Skrelv, so it is taking at least 2 damage. They didn't let it go at all. Okay. Interesting. Now we have nothing in our hand here, so we're. I mean, what else am I supposed to do, bro? This is hold my plan. What else am I supposed to do? He got split up. Oh, no, Johnny. Grim Lavamancer. Okay, well. A 6/1. What is this? Beginning ends up sacrifice. Oh, this is the sacrifice creature, but still, that's crazy. Alright, alright. God, free Tajik is just dumb. Oh boy. Okay, well. Blocking 1 damage doesn't really matter. Let's do that. Ah, Cracker Jacks. It'd be nice if we can kill that, but... Do I care about my frogs? I'm trying to think here. Really hope we draw something well here. Something good, I should say. I don't have a way to give trample at the moment. I think I want to keep my frogs, actually. Do that. Gonna take some damage here. Down to like 6. Yeah. Hopefully we draw a Crater Hoof. That'd be nice. Or Enray's Forerunners. Or, what's the other one? I forget the name of it. The finale. That's not it. Well, unfortunate. We'll play the frog. We have blockers again, which is nice, but we're actually gonna gain some treasure. We'll make a token. Make a creature enter. Gain some life. We're going to sacrifice. We're gonna do this. Put a bunch of counters onto Quina. Not a bunch, but some. Then we'll hold off on attacking. Go to their end, wait for their end step, and then we'll pass turn. We have the blockers, but that's about it for probably one more survival. One of our finishers here would be phenomenal. During Innocence. That'll probably help with the Legions. Or Tajik. Oh, it has nothing else in the spellbook for it to work with. Nice. Oh, they can get it for 7 for free. Oh, I forgot about that with the Skrelv. But we can gain 3 life at instant speed, so... Unless it's 2 damage. Oh, I'm just dead here, I think, right? Okay, let's block here. Drawing a card because of the mobilize. Well, we'll see what they want to do. Yep, we're going to turn it green. That's fine. I knew that was going to happen. So we'll block here. That can die. It's not a big deal. We'll block the Quina. Oh, but then a Johnny. I have to kill a Johnny, or it'll flip. Let's do that. Do this. Is everything blocked? I obviously can't block Tajik. Ooh, wrong. Oh, come on, frogs. I think that's everything. Okay. We'll sacrifice the food. Gain 3. Putting it up to 1, or 9, minus 7, so back to 2. Even if they sacrifice a ray, it'll only be 8 with Tajik. Oh no, it's just intellectual and indestructible, it doesn't really matter. Yep. Okay, well. Down to 2. Didn't lose too much there. Now the overrun effect would be huge here. I believe in us. Part of the card, Yugi. What is this? Well, that's huge. Well, that's pretty interesting. Do I tap? No, there's no reason to, right? I blocked, never mind. Thinking. I pretty much have to tap everything, right? So it says, create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. And tokens you control are indestructible to your next turn. You gain 1 life for each token you control. So if I make a bunch of froggy frogs, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to think if I don't want to spend too many. So I can make 6 frogs, 7 frogs. Should also trigger the frogs as well because I'm making a bunch more tokens, right? Is that how that works? Every time I make a token, I get an additional frog. So if I just tap like all my stuff and just make maximum amount of frogs, I'll be good. We'll give it a shot. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm dead either way because I can't really block that, but still want to at least try it. Plus we're gonna gain a bunch of life though too, so. Oh, no, cancel. Cancel. Add mana. Okay, X is equal to 15. 15 frogs. Oh, sorry, not 15 frogs. 14 frogs. Oh, it's twice, I'm sorry, 7. I have 1 left over. I thought it was 1x, that was my bad. Made a bunch of frogs. I think I didn't, whenever you one more tokens, oh, it's 1 or more, okay. That's my bad. But still. Made a bunch of frogs. Gained a bunch of life. They have 9 creatures, we have 8 blockers. So essentially we have 8 blockers. And they're all indestructible, so. Kind of worked out. Maybe, we'll see if we're still alive after this turn. Sorry for the math, math is hard for me. They got a Fury, that's gonna be 4 damage to my face. They're indestructible, gamer. Dang, that sucks. They're indestructible, gamer. I mean, we can take... We're gonna take 8 plus 9. We can take 10 here and still be okay. I can't really... Although Johnny's gonna kill me, I think. So I can't block a frog. Oh, yeah, swing with a Johnny, please. I think we still might be dead here, maybe. Because if a Johnny flips, I'm cooked. Oh, plus the mobilize. I forgot about the mobilizes. Son of a gun. I think we're still dead here. Damn, that dang Skrelv, man, given that Tajik unblockable. It's really messing me up here. Yeah, I can't let that a Johnny flip or I'm just dead, because it's any target, right? Yeah. Plus I can do 2 damage to me at any time as well. Okay, so block here, block here, block here, block here. Okay, I'm trying to do the math here. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If no cats die, then I should be good. I could double block a Johnny, I guess, at this point, right? Because it only counts if another cat dies. It's only cats. Let me just double check. That one can hit me because I can't block it. It'll die. That one won't die because it's 1 damage. Well, we'll give it a shot. I think we did that correctly. We'll see. See if we're still alive at the end of this. Down to 5. Johnny's dead, so I can't flip over. That'll come back, that's fine. Only do 2 damage. Man, a pump spell here would be great. I'm gonna keep it at 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They only have 1 mana. We have what? 28? We have 28 exactly, don't we? We do, but then the Fury can block. Oh boy. And they conceded! Let's go! I don't know if we would have won that though. Let me see. Because they have a blocker, right? I'm trying to think. We have what? 16 creatures. It's 12, 8, 12, 13, 15 plus what? 15 plus 7 is, oh god, don't at me. 22 plus 6 is 28 exactly. But they have a Fury blocker. But I mean, I did draw Kodama, so I give everything trample, and then I can just, whatever they don't block, give it trample. But still, like, I feel like it wasn't over, but they still had a blocker, and I would have been like 1 HP or 2 HP, but that was a close one. We hung on barely. Okay, we got a Tally Primal Conqueror. I'm sure our meme frog deck is going to do great against this thing. We'll give it a shot, though. Oh, God. Let's probably mulligan this, I'd imagine. Yep. I mean, we mulligan again. We'll hold this, I guess. I should get rid of the Brawler, I think. This will help us maybe get rid of something needed. Okay. Well, we got Bahamut. We're popping off now. Bahamut? However you say his name. It's just like Bahamut, right? Like the the Egyptian gods, Bahamut. I think I might actually do this. Yeah, let's do the impending. Get the land. Don't get the tireless tracker provisioner, but get the land at least. Open the way. Okay, well, we're cooked, chat. We'll play Quina. We'll play the goose. Make a treasure, or excuse me, make a thing, make a frog. Or I'd say food. Look at him in the background, what a rascal. Drover of the Mighty, okay. It looks like they missed a land, which is huge. We're gonna Nissa, I think. For 5. Going to uptick it. Make a frog, make a guy. Swing in. Bonk, bonk. They're going to cast their Atali this turn. They have 8 and 7 mana exact. Oh, Titan of Industry. Okay. There goes my Overlord. Yep, that's fine. Make a 4/4. Oh, look at the elf. Okay. No land, unfortunately. We'll uptick Nissa again. Make it a 5/5. What do I want to do here? I think we're going to play the elf. I think we're going to hold the prize fight if need be. And we'll play the provisioner as well. Just put everything out here for now and we'll just hold off. They're probably gonna Great Henge, okay. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're actually gonna prize fight now. That. Oh, they can just do the land whenever they need to, I guess, but I forgot they could activate it in instant speed. I'm a genius. Should have done their upkeep. But here we are. They didn't tap it? Okay. Do they have a land? Kogla, that's also a thing too. Fair enough. They're thinking they got my 5-4. No. That's fine. I get a counter on it. They played their forest. Do we have enough for Bahamut? We should now, yeah, right. We'll destroy the Great Henge. Play Bahamut. Tap everything. We'll destroy. Oh, and they conceded. Nice. That's good. What do we? We'll destroy probably the Kogla, right? The next turn, we could destroy two. I mean, they didn't have to concede, to be fair. They could have also played Itali and got a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I don't think the game was over for them. But if the Bahamut would have stayed, they would have taken, like, what? 3, 4. These are all 0. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 9 is 15. Plus, if this is still around, that's what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, that wouldn't even been like they would have been fine. I don't know where they left. Alright, we got Extus, Arik Overlord, which is more of the Awaken the Blood Avatar, the deck. That's all it's really ran with, so we'll keep this, I think. We're gonna play that. When it dies, make a rat. Do that, and we'll do this. Put it on this boyo here. Yeah, they're basically they only ever do is cast Awaken the Blood Avatar. Cost 2 less for every creature you sacrifice, and then they make a 3/6 black and red avatar. When it attacks, deals 3 damage, and you sack a creature. So, yep. That's the deck. I mean, the deck is basically for them to make tokens, then recast Awaken the Blood Avatar, essentially. That is essentially what the deck does. We'll play the Innkeeper. Play that. Make a treasure. I mean, we'll swing in. They're going to block, probably. Oh, no. Figured they blocked to get the token, but... Lingering Soul. So now it costs 2 to cast, which is crazy. So yeah, like that, just like that, they're like their whole deck is online basically. Pretty nuts, in my opinion. We'll do that. Play the Earth Crystal. We're gonna have to sacrifice one of these, probably the Druid. Let's say, unless they do that again, they might. We'll see. If they draw land, they probably will. What are we gonna do on our turn here? We could probably do Quina and then also Nissa. That'd be nice. They're thinking. They do have stuff. They can do stuff. So I mean, obviously the whole game plan is probably to play Awaken, but there it is. As I said, their whole game plan is to play Awaken. Get rid of the frog. And a 3/6 that I can't block. Yep. 3 damage, plus another 3 from the Awaken. We'll do that. We'll play Quina. We'll gain a life. We'll Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. We'll make a plant, which also makes us a token, and also gains us 2 more life. Pass turn. And here's the thing. They can just keep recasting this over and over again, because every time it gets reduced. So the more creatures they can attack and sack with it, it's a whole thing. Speaking of, so now it only costs 2 again. So, you know. I mean, the deck is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Like, I built it when it first came out, too. It's sick. We're just going to block that. Like, I'm not trying to hate on the deck. It's cool. Just trying to help you understand how the game, how the playstyle goes. We will make a plant, which makes us a frog. We'll gain some life. We'll do X is equal to 2 for the Awaken the Woods, which will make us another frog, and 2 more lands, and also gain us 3 life. Play the Oslo too, might as well. And then, if everything goes to plan, we have 4, 5, 6. We need one more land. If we draw another land, we can Crater Hoof for 8. Which would be nice. We'll see, though, if we draw the land we need. Obviously, sacrifice the frogs before I sacrifice the land makers, but... Now, once I get like a Blood Artist effect on the field, then we're going to be really in trouble. Okay, nice. Grim Hireling. They're going to probably swing in above with the spirits. Well, it's damage to the player, so that's fine, actually. We're going to block here. I like to keep Nissa just for the counters. And also the frogs. A land? Huge. We'll make a plant. And then we'll Crater Hoof and win the game. Yep, fair enough. And that's obviously the main way to win this game here with this deck is a bunch of tokens, Crater Hoof or End Raise Forerunners, Finale, any of that stuff. But yeah, at least we were able to get it off. We got the land. But yeah, I think if we gave them like 1 or 2 more turns, we probably would have died to them as well. So, see, they're a little screwed on lands, unfortunately, but that's a cool deck that they're running. That's such a cool. I like this deck a lot. GG's. All right, gamers, there you have it. That was Quina Q Gourmet. Yeah, pretty fun deck. I like it quite a bit. I wish there were more frogs to put in the deck. I wish I could. I mean, you could definitely like streamline it to where you focus more on the frogs and counters versus the tokens, but I think it's a decently good mix of tokens and frogs put together, and also counters. So yeah, it's a pretty fun deck. I like this card quite a bit, and the frog art, as I said a few times, is phenomenal. Little frog chilling, and you have, I'm assuming it's Quina in the background, just staring him down menacingly. It's pretty great. But yeah, there you have it. That is the deck. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.